I'm Kenny Bowlus from the Cherry Creek Innovation Campus, or CCIC as we call it, Centennial, Colorado. And yeah, we've got 2 switch lap vehicles that we have students practice on.
Are you loving it? The whole experience so far?
We love, well, this experience, yes. This is awesome. I've always had a dream of helping out, do something at SEMA, build a car, do some things. So it's really cool that some of our students are actually come here and actually help build switch lap.
And we just interviewed Chloe's dad, Dale, which is like super awesome.
Awesome.
So now, how hard was it to get 2 switch vehicles into your school district?
Honestly, it wasn't too big of a deal just because of the EV push. So our school is really on board with innovation. We're the innovation campus.
Yay.
So it is something new and innovative, and really nobody makes a kit car like this, where you can take it apart and put it back together multiple times.
Exactly.
So
usually it's like one and done.
Yep, one and done, and like you could swap vehicles and do stuff like that and learn that way. So what we do is kind of use it as a building block to working on manufacture EV vehicles. So we have a Nissan Leaf and a Toyota Highlander hybrid in our shop as well. So they learn on this, and then we kind of transitioned to those vehicles where they look at the battery pack, what's the differences. But this one's more exposed. They get to see all the components, and it's really cool.
Right.
So it was a big push. So as you know, a lot of manufactured in California, right?
Yeah.
They're like no more gasoline vehicles after 2035, I believe. Yep. So our school district was like, well, cool. I mean, you think if you need it, it's a good learning tool. The relay boards are great. Probably our favorite activity to do with the students.
So tell me about that a little bit. So if a parent, what is this about the relay boards, and what's so cool about it?
So the relay board is really cool because it takes this and puts it on a smaller scale. It's a little more understandable, a little easier to manage. Whereas the car is kind of overwhelming. You see all the wires, you're like, wow, I don't think I can take this apart and put it back together. But the relay board's small, manageable. It's the same thing basically, just on a small scale where the kids can see it and feel it and touch it. And kind of break some things on a smaller scale, and really get honed in on wiring diagrams and following procedures. So that's probably the biggest part of the relay board that we like, is following the procedures, because if they don't, then it won't work. So then they have to go and troubleshoot.
And the relay boards come with the whole STEM curriculum that this comes with, yes?
So STEM curriculum. We did the Enviro batteries as well, so they can design and make their own little batteries. We did add water bottles, which was actually really fun. So it was a whole good kit, and our district was really on board, so it was easy for us. There's lots of grants out there right now for CTE and building innovative curriculum, so it's really easy for us to get 2 of them. We actually bought 2 more, I believe.
Yay!
We're putting in other schools, so in our district.
Yes, good job. Thank you for being such a catalyst of getting all this going. Now, when you talk with the students, what kind of reactions are they giving you? Are they engaged in class more so than ever?
Definitely when we start the hands-on relay boards, yes. Starting off, they're kind of like, well, they're afraid of electricity, right? So, we do some stuff, basic circuit work stuff first, and kind of get some basic measurements and get them used to multimeters and electricity in general, because they're kind of afraid of it. But then once they start
as they should, when you get a healthy fear of it is a good thing.
With the 12-volt systems, it's not as scary. Something like this, yes. When you're working with these higher voltage systems, yes. So we get them comfortable, like, oh, cool, this is how you measure and all that stuff. But once they start getting in the relay boards, is really where they get excited and motivated. We have students that kind of just go on a wild tangent and want to build one on their own. They're like, I don't even want to work with a team member. I want to do this on my own. And some kids that you would think would just sit in the corner and just kind of doing their own thing, you didn't think they're that engaged. The relay board really kicked them into gear, and they're like, really cool, and they nail it the first time, and they just have this whole new view on electricity, and they just love it. So,
Wow. And so what were you and Chloe working on right here?
Right now we're working on the front battery tray. So we're basically wiring up the rail for the BMS, and I'm not sure where we're at now. We were just finishing up with that. I think we're almost to the point where we're hooking up the cell taps and hooking up the batteries, but we're going to wait on that for right now, is to make sure we can do anything else before we start hooking up all the high voltage stuff, because that gets a little sketchy. So we'll need some special equipment for that.
I will let you go back to it, Kenny, truly. You are crushing it. We're so proud, and we're thrilled to have you.
I'm so excited we got to be part of this. I did not expect that coming into SEMA, that we get to build a switch lab car.
So cool.
They're actually building one at the school right now, too. They're disassembling right now as we speak.